Sup everyone, welcome back. Happy New Year. New year, new me. New Year's resolutions. Hopefully you guys are still keeping up with that and haven't broken it yet. But one of the things I wanted to do this week at least is switch gears and let me get you the top 10 must-haves, for me at least, that I need to have when going on a long trip or a long flight. Now these aren't in any particular order, but we will count down the 10 items. So let's start with number 10. And one thing we always need to pack are lacrosse balls. Key to lacrosse balls when you're traveling. Just put them right here on the back. You might think that lacrosse balls are kind of weird. It's like, why would you bring lacrosse balls and put them on your back? Well, for me, if you're anything like me and you have bad posture, you kind of like always have your shoulders slumped, and people are like your mom are telling you to keep your back straight, keep better posture, then you would need these because it helps with the tightness and the stiffness of a long flight that's 4, 5, 6 hours long or even more. And then you can kind of put them back there. It kind of works into your muscles a little bit and loosens it up, so when you get out, it's like, oh, I don't feel so awful. And it helps with your posture, like Mama said. Yeah. Making my list at number 9 is snacks. Somebody like me has always got to eat. You've got to eat. Pita crisps are a good option. We got these for $2 Got them on sale. And of course, it wouldn't be a trip without Kind bars. You always need some kind of bar to fill you up. Yes, Kind bars and pita chips aren't the only snacks in the world, but Kind bars are a healthy option. And pita chips, you always gotta have something to munch on. Duh. All right, it's time to move on to number 8. Or is it 8? Or 8? Anyways, so many combinations. Number 8. For something that's basic yet still popular, you could always bring a book. So you might be thinking, okay, number 8, bring a book, but this dude doesn't read. Well, you're absolutely right. I think I've read 2 books cover to cover my entire life up until this point. But 2018, new year, new me, let's start reading, stimulate this area, and I have a goal of 1 book per month. And with that, let's move on to lucky number 7. If you haven't done this already, make sure to go to your podcasts and download as many as you can to listen to on your phone in case you run out of books to read. Yes, we are in that era of smartphones, so download as many podcasts as possible to your phone so that you can listen to them while you're flying, when you're on your train or whatever. The 2 main things that I download are sermons. It seems like every time I listen to any sermon, they apply directly to my life at that exact point. Same thing as when I go to church when I listen to the sermon, but that's for another day. And then the other thing is Club Life by Tiesto, which brings us to number 6. And to be able to listen to your podcasts and music to drown out the sound, you need to make sure you get a solid set of headphones. Yes, I finally invested in some noise canceling headphones. They are not only super cool because they got the B on the over the ear headphone, and you're kind of just walking around like, oh yeah, I got Beats, but they're actually functional. They actually work. They actually cancel the noise, which is great. Yes, I might be boring you by now, but we're at the turning point. We're at the halfway point. Let's hit up number 5. You need to make sure you have a portable charger for your phone in case your method of transportation doesn't have one. Obviously, with us iPhone users, there's always a need to recharge because there's so many things going on your phone that it drains your battery. So a portable charger is obviously a need. All right, so we were on the uphill, now we're on the downhill. Number 4. Yeah, so when you're flying and you have to go through security, it's incredibly helpful for pre-check. If you're someone like me who's like, why do I have to take my shoes off? I always take my laptop with me when I travel, so it's like, I don't have to take it out. And then now with this thing on my side over here, it makes things a little bit easier when you're getting through security. All right, we are down to number 3. Water bottles. Now, this water bottle was empty going through security, but we filled it up with fountain water, so you don't have to pay for water when you're at the airport. You need to wash down those snacks with something, so might as well be water. Or anything else you want to fill your water bottle with. Could be anything, could be special stuff. But not only are you saving money, not spending $4 for a 12-ounce bottle of water, but you're also helping the environment. Yes. For those of you that know me, I think the number 2 is actually pretty lucky. One of the other things to really travel with is a partner. Say hello to my travel partner. When you have a travel partner, it helps, because if you need to go to the bathroom, you don't need to take all your stuff with you.
That's what I'm good for.
So this travel partner thing could work against you if you don't have a great travel partner. So make sure you choose wisely. Kind of like I did, you know? And last, but certainly not least, probably not the most critical thing, we have number 1. You need to make sure that you upgrade your position, even though it costs a little extra money, but that's only for Southwest flights. So that's only if you didn't check in at 12:01 for a 12 o'clock flight the next day. The specific case where I did actually do an upgrade, we forgot to check in for a Southwest flight and we ended up in like Group C. And it happened to be our honeymoon trip to Maui. So it was definitely worth it. It was only 40 bucks. We only needed to pay for one person because I could save seats and be a little tricky and save seats for her to come on later. And yeah, why would I want to sit next to some random stranger when I can sit next to the person I just married? Yeah, think about that next time. That's the 10. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope maybe you incorporate one of those 10 or some of those or all of those in your next trip. Hope it helped out. But yeah, just because it's a new year doesn't mean that you should not pray, love, and bless up.